wrong with you? Fuck out of here, buddy. Your new name, -15.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Now a give right side. It's Taylor. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry.
Get the fuck out of here.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second down, it's Taylor, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up second and 11 at the Packers' 46-yard line.
On the set, go, 58, come on. Keep it up, defense, keep it up, guys. Check 9, check 9. That's the what, that's the what. That's the what, that's the what. And 58 is a mic. Go 58.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Zadarius Smith busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Yeah.
Come on, 58, right over there, yeah. Mike, right there. Man, I got you.
To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kenny Clark, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. Back deep, J.J. Nelson. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 20-yard line.
go now. Let's go, D. It's gonna be a long day on this. It's gonna be a long day. Slam. Get it.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Safety creep. Small. No. Slam. Sick guy. Check sick guy.
Now a give right side. It's Grant, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Walk time. Tighten him up. Check. Rock it. Check 3. Let's go.
On 3rd down, it's Grant. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met him in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way down. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Rashawn Gary with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Kill. Check. Go. Switch. Undercrush.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. You draw focus. Fair.
They run the counter. Grant. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. This is Grant. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. On 2nd and 11 now. Stick under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Off play action, it's Stick. And he's going to go down again. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Watch the ship. Hey, Haywood. Watch the ship. 52's the mic, boys. 52's the go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish. and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On third down, Taylor. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Hey. 56 is the mic. Check mic. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Out. Get it.
Stick looking to throw on first and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
I wanted him to come out that break.
The Charger drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
After the interception, here's Jackson going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Andy Isabella, 69 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On 2nd and 10, it's Stick.
What am I looking
And the
at?
Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
I had dude wide open, didn't have a block.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Stick, 3rd and long. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time, as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taking it about the 16. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Check hot, bro. Hot, ready, go.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. They'll have a 1st down past the 40. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline, because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
Ready? 56. You'll never read. Let's go, baby. He's coming. Double up, double up. Hard. Kill.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 44 yards on the ground. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Smith trying to run for it. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Watch the shot. He's coming. We got double up. Leo. Shoot.
Another try for Smith. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Brings up third and goal.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. On third down, Grant. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be fourth down. Sanders' kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
I'm good, Block.
So a decent
I'm
drive
good.
there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken.
They come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
On first down, Taylor, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
Big stop, let's go. Check, 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 check. Check 4, check 4. Switch gears.
The give to Taylor. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on first down. They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols. On 2nd and 9. Stiff. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of the... He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A lone second remains now in this third quarter.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check 56. Check back, check back. Check 50, check 50. Check 26, check 26. Hey, high 7. 56, Mike, 56. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Bravo. Ready?
Stick back to pass. And for the third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Check three. Deuce. It's great. My team. Army. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming. 58's the Mike. 52, check, cover.
On first down, it's Taylor. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Chargers on third down, not good, 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead stretches, 16-3 now. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Stick. Completes it to Corey Grant. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Here's Stick on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Stick looks to throw. Steps away. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Packers on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Stick from the gun. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
56, check 56. You. First and 10. Mike 56, Mike 56. I'm scared. Hey, Alpha. 56, Mike 56, right there, 56. Hey. Mike 56. Mike 50. Go.
1st and 10, Stick. Well, that's complete to Adams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Get ready. New Mike 52 now.
A shotgun throw for Stick. He lets this one fly toward the back. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. In for the score, as his guys are back within a single score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
58, boys, 58, Mike. Pick it up. That's it. 58 for Mike. I don't think you got it, son. 58, right over there, right over 66. Pull it, half. Get that quarterback.
They'll run with Taylor. space to maneuver at the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Kill, kill, kill. Okay, spell. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. All day, just like that. Just like that. Shift, shift.
Taylor. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Now a give right side. It's Taylor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing now is Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Stop your whining. Hey, Sue. Get it.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Check 9, check 9.
Back to throw. This is going to wind up a safety. And that disastrous play partner is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is, because they gave up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
Come on, man. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
All the time out, nigga. No, we know him.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Yeah, you supposed to slide over there. No, I already see how he coming in. I thought I had it was 7-on-6 coming. I had 6 blocking. He was gonna win. He was gonna win that anyway. Only thing that tackled the center stepped over. The center stepped over, and I had slide protection to the left. I fucked up right here. I fucked up right here. Who that's the slot? I fucked up right here with that slot. Oh, this big dude you talking about, 41G? Yeah, that's right. Nigga, that shit ran out. I'm seeing where I fucked up at.